All right, we mentioned the Eagles. We mentioned Carson Wentz. We mentioned Jalen Hurts. How about Jalen Hurts from yesterday, talking about the reality that Nick Sirianni, the coach of the Eagles, refuses to hand any starting jobs to any of the players, including Jalen Hurts. Here's Hurts.
No one is above that, and everybody got to go to work, So for me, I know rent is due every day. It's always been that way for me. Always been a get better mentality every day, grow every day, be a better leader every day, be a better quarterback every day. And when that rent's due, I don't plan on missing no payments. So it's work.
Yeah, Pete oversold the comments, frankly. Okay, what else is he going to say, Chris? What else is he going to say? He can't go say, I'm the starter and I'm offended that I have to compete for this job. He said what he was going to say.
No.
That's all he can say.
I know, it is all he can say. He continues, the one thing I'll say about it, though, is he continues to say and handle himself the right way. Like, that's the thing that I'm impressed with Jalen Hurts. He's got some very mature sayings. Like, I heard a few last year that jumped out to me. And I was like, this guy gets it. Like that right there. I just love that. It's a great message to send to your team. Rent's due every day. I'm here. I'm going to pay it. Thanks for having me. Thanks for paying a paycheck. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to get better. Those are the things you want to hear from your quarterback. You're right. He can't say much different, but I do think the way he packages his messages are show his charisma and leadership that way. But he is going to have to earn it, certainly. And Nick Sirianni's never really had a quarterback like him. So this is going to be different for him too. So maybe that's why he has a little trepidation as far as just naming the starter. He's got more experience with a guy like Joe Flacco than he has with Jalen Hurts. Old, aging, pocket quarterback, a.k.a. Phillip Rivers, who Sirianni has been with for what? He was with 3 out of the last 5 years, 4 of the last 6 years, something like that. So, Sirianni, of course, is not going to anoint anyone. Jalen Hurts hasn't done anything to be anointed that guy quite yet, and he realizes that, and I respect him for that, at least the way he handles himself in these situations.
Yeah, look, I don't disagree with you there, and I think he's smart enough to realize that even if he wins the starting job, and there's no reason to think that he won't, all due respect to Joe Flacco, this is set up for Hurts to be the guy this year and to prove what he can do this year and to do enough this year to earn next year. With the asterisk, the caveat, the keep your eye on Deshaun Watson possibility. Because if Watson's in play, I think the Eagles are going to make a move for him. And why wouldn't they? Because with Jalen Hurts, they have a guy who could become, if everything works out perfectly, what Deshaun Watson is. If you can get Deshaun Watson, you don't have to hope that someone else can maybe, if everything goes just right, become something close to Deshaun Watson. So, and I think Hurts is smart enough to realize that too, Chris.
I do too. I do. I mean, they're a team in rebuild, transition, whatever you want to say. Yes, I do. Like you said earlier in this show, if Watson becomes available, I do believe they're going to be a team that's very interested and in the market for him. There's no doubt. Jalen Hurts is interesting. You're right. He could maybe be a Deshaun Watson or anything like that. I don't know. But there's got to be a lot. There's got to be growth in the pass game as a passer in general. He's a really good athlete. We saw the ability to make some great throws and some eye-popping throws. I mean, geez, I think about that Dallas Cowboy. I think it was the post route he threw to Deshaun Jackson. Like, hey, listen, that shows you some of the capabilities he has. But there's 10 or 12 throws I could also show you from that game to go, damn, that's not starting caliber type of play or throwing yet. And that's where he's got to get cleaned up. He's just got to become a machine throwing the football, because eventually teams will figure out how to defend them with him at quarterback and running the ball and doing those things, to where he's going to have to back some people off with his right arm and his pocket passing. And that's really going to dictate how his career goes.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.